Indonesia captured a strange creature crawling on his ceiling in the video. In the shots taken by a man named Harito, one can see a medium-sized animal with 2 wings and 4 tentacles of different lengths climbing up. The author of the video was extremely surprised by the appearance of the creature and called it an alien. He suggested that it was looking for a safe place to sleep as it rained at night. Toa could not determine the type of animal, but suggested that it was most likely a moth, which belongs to the arctiny family and has similar features to a bear butterfly. It resembles a hybrid of a moth and a spider and has several tentacles that produce pheromones to attract partners. The next video from Indonesia is scary news. This time they found an unknown creature with the body of a moth and 4 huge tentacles growing from the abdomen. Internet users were so frightened of the videos and photos posted by a certain Gandik on Facebook that the publication became viral. As a result, the terrible and hairy tentacles turned out to be the organs of smell, the so-called chormati. These are large branched tubes covered with hairs that appear in males during the mating season. The chormati secrete a huge amount of pheromones to attract the female. A user of the TikTok social network under the nickname @NatalieN posted a video with a mysterious sea creature. The publication became viral and collected more than 1 million views. Web users began to guess what it is. Some speculated that it was a mutant octopus or a curtailed ramp. Others felt that the squid in the video. Many commentators emphasized that the creature looks intimidating. What do you think?
What the hell? What is that, Mom? Ma, you see this?
No. Holy shit!
What
What
is-
the hell is that?
What is happening? I see this?
In the live clip, Chinese people discovered an unknown creature resembling a human being drifting along the beach. Later, a video with an unknown representative of the fauna was posted on the web, and it immediately became viral. The description of the video says that this may be a new species of marine life or mutated starfish. In England, a creature unknown to science, reminiscent of either an underdeveloped rat or a thick worm with a thin tail, fell under the gun of a mobile phone camera. The creature has a length of almost 13 centimeters and moves like a worm, but in shape resembles a rat with an undeveloped muzzle and limbs. In the video, the animal hit a resident of a house in Southampton. Specialists determined that the woman saw a rat-tailed maggot, the so-called rat larva. The creature does not have gills, but it lives mainly underwater and breathes using the tail, which is a breathing tube. Apparently, having developed to this stage, rat-tailed maggot left the humid environment and was looking for a place to transform into an adult. In England, a creature unknown to science, reminiscent of either an underdeveloped rat or a thick worm with a thin tail, fell under the gun of a mobile phone camera. The creature has a length of almost 13 centimeters and moves like a worm, but in shape resembles a rat with an undeveloped muzzle and limbs. In the video, the animal hit a resident of a house in Southampton. Specialists determined that the woman saw a rat-tailed maggot, the so-called rat larva. The creature does not have gills, but it lives mainly underwater and breathes using the tail, which is a breathing tube. Apparently, having developed to this stage, rat-tailed maggot left the humid environment and was looking for a place to transform into an adult. This creature, unlike all other known fossil ancestors of snakes, had 4 full legs, which this animal could freely move. They, as scientists suggest, were not a vehicle of this ancient snake, but helped her to keep the victim while strangling or eating it, or allowed 2 individuals of the opposite sex to cling to each other when mating. The creature's forelimbs are only 1 centimeter long, but they have elbows, wrists, and hands with long fingers. The hind legs are slightly longer, but they are not adapted for movement. By the way, the discovered creature has already been given the official name, Tetrapodopus amplectus. It is curious that similar remains were already found in different parts of the world, but they were mistaken for ancient lizards. This time, scientists are sure, a direct ancestor of modern snakes has been discovered. On this video, the fisherman came across a strange creature similar to an alien. He did not understand what or who it was. Fisherwoman Sarah Wasser-Alford and colleagues caught an eerie creature. A woman and her comrades were fishing off the Prince of Wales Island, Alaska. There they caught an incomprehensible creature similar to a plexus of roots or living coral. Its tentacle processes move and wriggle all the time. When the fisherwoman turned the find over, she found creepy veins in her resembling a sucker of a larva from the Alien movie. Netizens said the creature looked really creepy, and someone suggested that it was in fact an ophura, an unusual starfish. Video with unusual creatures filmed in the province of Krabi, Thailand. Tourists while kayaking on Railay Bay captured several monkey-like creatures in the water at the entrance to the cave. According to eyewitnesses, the animals looked like representatives of the Ewoks, a fictional race of creatures from the science fiction movie saga, Star Wars, and played musical instruments. The author of the video, Jemal Kawaya, claims that what happened was reminiscent of a ceremony or ritual. It lasted about 30 minutes, he said. As it turned out, the Ewok ritual has become part of the art performance of the artist Tory Rains, specializing in provocative art. With the help of a camera, one family filmed a real fairy. However, from a surprise, the father and children were frightened and ran away. But the little man's fairy can be seen. This tiny figure cannot belong to an insect, and the creature's movements clearly show that the video is real and it wasn't recreated in any special editor. So fairies exist. Pay attention to these wings.
This twin pair can indeed belong to the same dragonfly, but the figure is clearly human, and with a dragonfly it cannot be confused. It looks very strange, multi-articulate, which is quite natural for the microworld that it is a pity to investigate humans near. We can only make assumptions about how he lives and what he eats.
Most likely his skin would be much more expensive than ours, almost like a shelter for insects, otherwise he would have sunburned in direct sunlight, and judging by the wings are powerful flying muscles, but unfortunately one video is not enough to build further assumptions. We just have to wait until the video takes off.
That's all my friends have. If you liked the video, then rate it and do not forget to subscribe.